Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Rio Sports Live TV and KBSD TV Brownsville's coverage of this 6A Region 4 District 32 matchup at Sam's Memorial Stadium here in Brownsville, Texas, where tonight it is the Weslaco Panthers against the Hanna Golden Eagles. Joe Cardilli here with you on the Rio Sports Live pregame show tonight, as the Weslaco Panthers are visiting Sam's Memorial Stadium tonight to take on the Hanna Golden Eagles. The Weslaco Panthers come in with a 6-2 overall record, 2-1 in the conference. Meanwhile, the Hanna Golden Eagles are 1-7 and 0-3. It is a beautiful 79-degree evening here as the sun set behind the scoreboard. Just glorious tonight. There is a wind blowing straight in my direction here up at the 44-yard line. Beautiful press box that I get to sit in to watch the game tonight. As you can see it right there on the screen, I'm right up from that 44-yard line right there. So there is a breeze. As you can look, when you get a chance to see the goalpost, you'll see tonight the flags are kind of fluttering around, and we'll see if that affects anything in the game today. Well, the last game for these two teams, the Golden Eagles gave Los Fresnos all they could handle last week with a very strong defensive outing and a couple of strong offensive plays that nearly gave them the win, but they did succumb in the end, and they fell to defeat 24-21. That is Hanna's 7th straight loss on the season after an opening week victory, and they have fell now to 0-3 in the conference. Meanwhile, the Panthers, they won their second in a row with a 47-14 win over Rivera to bring their record to 6-2 overall and 2-1 in the conference. Now, when we look at the District 32 standings, of course, this is the next to the last regular season week. So a lot of playoff implications here at this game and in another game that is in the conference that we'll talk about a little bit later. Hanna's 7th loss in the row has them in last place in District 32 so far this year, although them and Rivera are both 0-3 in the conference so far, and they play each other next week. So one of them is going to come away with a win, even if neither of them win tonight. Weslaco's in a 3-way tie for second at 2-1, along with Los Fresnos and San Benito. So a lot of playoff implications here tonight. And with another game we'll be keeping an eye on throughout the game tonight happening over at Bobby Morrow Stadium, Los Fresnos against San Benito. So who makes these teams go? Well, the Panthers offense, they're the visitors tonight, and they are led by quarterback. He's a junior, number 2, Anders Sepulveda. He's completed 67% of his passes for 1,434 yards, which leads the conference here in District 32. An excellent TD to interception ratio of 14 touchdowns to just 2 interceptions on the season. Sepulveda is also the second leading rusher. He's got 310 yards and 5 touchdowns on the season so far. The leading rusher for the Weslaco Panthers is senior number 6, Jeremy Perez. He has 481 yards and 3 touchdowns on the season. But Weslaco, their offense is run on an air assault. That's what really powers them to get the points that they get. And Anders Sepulveda has 2 main senior receivers that he loves to be able to find. And the leading receiver in District 32 is number 1, Donnie Lincoln, with 33 receptions, 397 yards, and 7 touchdowns to lead the team. He's followed by number 3, Roy Stroman. Stroman is the coach's son, and he has 27 receptions, 320 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Now, the Weslaco Panthers are the only team in District 32 that has more passing yards than it does rushing yards. So that'll give you an indication of how it's going to go tonight, as Weslaco is much more of a passing team than they are a rushing team. For the Golden Eagles, it all stops and starts on the moves on the legs of senior running back number 20, Chris Pena. He's the third leading scorer in the district, and he is the second leading rusher in all of District 32. Pena is having a spectacular senior year, rushing for an excellent 1,206 yards on 164 carries. That's 7.5 yards per carry. He also has 10 touchdowns on the season. Senior wide receiver and running back Josh Villafranco is second with 316 yards and 2 touchdowns. We're really going to be keeping an eye out on that stout Hanna defense tonight. The Hanna defense has been fantastic over conference play. They've really done a nice job for the most part of keeping games within reason, particularly against Los Fresnos last week when they only lost 24-21. That game was 14-7 going into the third quarter. So Hanna played tough, and they played tough to the end. Now the key Q's to be the questions to be answered about tonight's game. Can Hanna's tough D put the Weslaco pass attack in check? Can they put that pass attack in check? That's what we're going to be watching for. Can they get pressure on Sepulveda and force him into making mistakes? And then the question to be answered by Weslaco, can the Panthers avoid looking ahead to next week? They need to stay present in this game right here, and we'll see if they are able to do it. The coin toss tonight, Hanna won the toss, and they have chosen to defer, so Weslaco is going to get the ball first tonight. Keeping our eyes on the other big game tonight with loads of playoff implications is the Los Fresnos Falcons. They're at the San Benito Greyhounds tonight. A Falcon win, and it's Harlingen at Los Fresnos next Friday night for the district championship. A Falcon loss makes Weslaco San Benito next week and Harlingen Los Fresnos for all the marbles next weekend. A Harlingen win and a Falcon loss would give Harlingen the district championship tonight. So Harlingen is in first. They're 8-0 with a 3-0 conference record. Weslaco is 6-2. Los Fresnos is 6-2. And San Benito is 7-1. All three of those teams are 2-1 so far. So those are the 4 teams that are really in it. Hanna can still do some damage, though. If they were to win tonight by more than 4 points and Los Fresnos loses their last 2, Los Fresnos could be out of the playoffs completely. So it's interesting with the Falcons. They can either still win the conference championship or they could be completely out of the picture by 9 o'clock next Friday night. So it's always interesting when there's only 5 conference games on how that will all work out. So that's our pregame show here live from Sam's Memorial Stadium. We're going to go ahead and take a time out here on the air to get through the national anthem, and then we will be back for the first half kickoff. It's Joe Cardilli here with you on Rio Sports Live.
Baby, just listen to me.
Escucha.
We do everything with speed.
Prontísimo.
Auto, home, business, or
Flexible.
insurance for all your needs.
Barato.
You say you just got a new boat. Come on by and we'll give you a free quote.
Prontísimo.
Okay, who's singing near you? Hello?
Accesible.
I'm out.
Pregúntale a tu agente cómo ahorrar con Pronto, porque más barato, nadie.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Aquí, en la Universidad de Texas A&M Kingsville, somos una familia. Nosotros nos apoyamos. Trabajamos juntos. Crecemos juntos. Triunfamos juntos. Nos inspiramos los unos a los otros para convertirnos en las grandes mentes del futuro. Estamos aquí para asegurarnos que tú triunfes. Aplica hoy para empezar. Es tu momento.
kilos de ropa, lo que se me antoja, dinero en el banco. Muchas me andan criticando, pues traigo carrazos que como le hago. Tengo seguro del bueno, pronto y flexible y sale barato. Es mi corrido humilde, que no se te olvide que me ando ahorrando.
Ask your agent how you can start saving with Pronto. Best price in town.
We're the hottest in town, Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks up!
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for a fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Graduation time. Time to make some decisions. What's next? Can I afford to continue my education? What are my options? At Brownsville ISD Career and Technical Education, you can graduate from high school with a certificate and or license ready to go to work, debt-free. We have a wide range of programs for every student, ranging from audiovisual, law enforcement, STEM robotics, electrical, welding, pharmacy, patient care tech, and many more to choose from. That's why Brownsville ISD is the best choice.
Hi, I'm Rod Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help. Hi, I'm Rod Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
Back here on Rio Sports Live as the Hanna Golden Eagles take the field, and the Weslaco Panthers right behind them. They're coming out of their tunnel and taking the field as well. Joe Cardilli here with you for Rio Sports Live, live from Sam's Memorial Stadium. Hanna Golden Eagles trying to get their first conference win of the year. They've definitely got the defense to be able to pull off the upset, but can they move the football against Weslaco? That's really another question that will remain to be answered. They had probably their best game of the season since week one against Los Fresnos last week, and nearly pulled off the upset. Boy, it was tight going down the end, but Los Fresnos was able to run out the clock and come away with a 24-21 victory, leaving Hanna at 0-3 so far in the conference season here this year. Good to have along KBSD TV in Brownsville with us also. Always good to have you all along. If you're on YouTube tonight, make sure you leave a comment in the comments. I'd love to hear where you're from and where you're listening in from and who you're rooting for tonight. Also, we'll be keeping tabs on the Los Fresnos San Benito game, as that one is ever so important for the playoffs that are starting in 2 weeks. Can you believe that? So we're just about ready to get underway. Number 12, Gabriel Renteria Garcia, and number 6, Jeremy Perez, deep for the Panthers. And Joshua Villafranco getting ready to kick off for the Hanna Golden Eagles. And we are underway. And they'll skip that ball down, and it looks like Gabriel Renteria Garcia's got it, and he's going to get pulled down around the 20-yard line. Number 37, Joey Godinez with the stop for Hanna Golden Eagles. And we're getting ready for our first play of the ball game here from Sam's Memorial Stadium. Good crowd on hand tonight. Hanna's side of the stadium looking pretty full. Big band section over in the Weslaco side of things, and a pretty good turnout considering how far they had to come for the ball game tonight. Starting quarterback for the Panthers, Anders Sepulveda. If you missed it on our pregame show, 67% of his passes completed for 1,434 yards with 14 touchdown passes to just 2 interceptions. Does such a fine job. Number 6, Jeremy Perez. Now the trips moving over to the left, 1 to the right. They switch sides. Play clock down to 5. And there's the snap. Sepulveda is back under a little pressure, gets it out over the middle, and a receiver wide open on the play and going down, and it's going to go all the way for a touchdown. Number 12, Gabriel Renteria Garcia with the score for Weslaco on their first possession of the game, and it is 6-0 Panthers. 19 seconds into the first quarter from the first play from scrimmage, it goes 80 yards to the house for the Panthers. Number 18, Angel Lopez on to kick for Weslaco. And the kick is up, and it splits the uprights. There's the replay. Number 12, Gabriel Renteria Garcia, 80 yards to the house, and it is 7-0. The Panthers already on top. Well, their pass attack is the number 1 pass attack in the district, no doubt about it. Like I said in the pregame show, the Panthers are the only team in District 32 with more passing yards than rushing yards. Now, Hanna's defense has been stout a lot this season, but they have done a much better job stopping the run than they have the pass, and we'll see if that comes back to haunt them over and over again tonight, or whether or not they come up with a plan to stop it. Number 10, Jose Godinez, back deep for the Hanna Golden Eagles. And Angel Lopez getting ready to kick things off for the Panthers. That ball is up in the air, and it is going to go out into the end zone. And the Hanna Golden Eagles will start 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line. So, Joshua Vela, the new quarterback for Hanna. Earlier in the season, it was Joshua Villafranco. He is now mostly just a wide receiver, and Joshua Vela is going to be the quarterback tonight for the Hanna Golden Eagles. He has the number 2 rusher in the entire district next to him, number 20, Chris Pena. What a job he's done so far this year. Vela pulls it down after faking it over to Pena, and he's got to just throw it away. He's under a lot of pressure right there, and he had to just toss that one away, and it's going to be 2nd and 10 for Hanna. Chris Pena having a spectacular senior year. 1,206 yards and 10 touchdowns for the senior. He is really had a solid year. What a game he had last week against Los Fresnos. Almost unstoppable, especially in the second half. He just picks up steam as the game goes along. And he's got the ball right here. First carry of the night. Pena, a nice run out to the 39-yard line for a Hanna first down. Beautiful run right there by Chris Pena right up the middle. And, you know, the Hanna offensive line does such a nice job creating nice channels for him to be able to run through, and it doesn't take much. When he hits that hole and turns on the jets, he is hard to get down. 2 receivers split either side of Vela. Hands the ball off to Chris Pena over the right side. He keeps those feet churning, and he's brought down on the play by number 44, Jeremiah Vega. Looks like a pickup of about 6 on the play. Ball spotted at the 44-yard line. They got to get to the 49. So 2nd down and 5 coming up for the Golden Eagles. 3 receivers trips out to the left. And Pena's got the ball, trying to fight for some yardage, and he's not going to get much that time. Number 52, Darren Hanks, And number 64, Pablo Cadena, on the stop there for the Weslaco Panthers. And they lost, not quite a full yard, about a half a yard back on that play. Going to bring up a third and a long 5 for the Golden Eagles. 10-minute mark here in the first quarter. 7-0 Panthers is our score. Let's see if Hanna could pick up this first down on third and a long 5. Vela's got the ball. He's back to pass. Fires over the middle, incomplete. Intended for number 88, Gilbert Morales, but a big hit on the play, and he's struggling to get back up to his feet right just past midfield, and he is finally able to get up and work his way towards the sidelines. But, man, that pass was there. Looked like he had his hands on it, but he took a big hit and couldn't reel it in, and now Villafranco is back to punt. Number 5, Ethan Cardenas, back for Weslaco, and there's a low line drive punt, bounces at the 30. Cardenas decides to pick it up, and he's in trouble, and he gets brought down inside the 10. There was a fumble on the play, and recovered right at about the half-yard line by Gavin Silva, saving the day as the Golden Eagles nearly came up with the break they needed early in the game. Cardenas probably should have just let that one roll. It took a really weird low spin towards him. Usually the ball kind of goes end over end, but that one almost like hit the laces and spun, and he picked it up right as people were on him. From the half-yard line, there's a handoff on the inside, and was able to get out of the end zone, I believe, was number 6, Jeremy Perez, who immediately goes running over to the sidelines. Not sure if he was hurt on the play, and he's taking his helmet off. He's injured on the play. Hopefully he'll be okay. He's the leading rusher on the team. Ball still marked just inside the 1-yard line. Sepulveda awaits the snap, trying to pass out of the end zone, and knocked away nicely on the play right there by number 10, Jose Godinez. So the defense now pinning their ears back now that the ball is inside the 1-yard line. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 10 for the Panthers. They lead it 7-0 on an 80-yard touchdown pass, the first play that they had from the line of scrimmage. Let's see what Sepulveda and the Panthers do here. That's number 21, Eli Rodriguez, lined up next to him. And Sepulveda keeps it, gets it out to maybe the 3-yard line, and that's it. And the Panthers punt unit takes the field. So that could give Hanna some good field position as they take over on their second drive of the ball game. Clock moving at 7:50 to go here in the first quarter. Panthers lead at 7-0, but this could exactly be the break that Hanna needs to be able to stay in this game, as the punter, number 18, Angel Lopez, basically has his heels on the end line. No mistakes to be made here, otherwise this is going to be a safety. And there's the punt. And it takes a Hanna bounce. Picked up at the 40, moved inside to about the 38-yard line. Returned by number 20, Chris Pena. But the Hanna Golden Eagles, they have an opportunity here as they're going to take over in great field position from the Panther 38-yard line. 7:18 to go here in the first quarter. 7-0 Panthers. Let's see if Hanna can get something going here. Joshua Vela, the quarterback. Pena off to his right. He's got the ball. And he's still moving. A row over the 30, out towards the 20-yard line. Chris Pena. Another nice run by the senior. And this is my third game. Let's look at the replay. There's the cut over on the right side, cut over the right hash and down the right sidelines, and just run down in time by Sepulveda to get him out of bounds. But a first down and 10 from the 21-yard line coming up for the Golden Eagles. So ever since the first play of the game that went 80 yards for the Panthers, the Golden Eagles have been playing tough. Pena's got the ball. He's out over the 15, over the 10-yard line. Is Chris Pena with another first down run for the Golden Eagles. Down to the 6-yard line. First and goal for Hanna as we approach the 6.5-minute mark here in the first quarter. Vela gives it again, and Pena's got nowhere to go that time. Number 52, Darren Hanks, shoots through the hole there and pulls him straight down, and there's going to be a loss on that play. Ball marked at the 9. That's a 3-yard loss on the play to bring up second and goal from the 9. 6 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Two wide receivers split on the left. Pena around the right side. He's over the 10, over the 5, dives for the pylon. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. Chris Pena, a 9-yard touchdown run for Hanna. And again, over that right side, there it is. Nice blocking. Great block right there by number 78, Juan Acosta. The sophomore offensive lineman is the one that sprung him loose, and it's 7-6. 5:42 to go here in the first quarter. Godinez in for the extra point, and he puts it no good. Off to the left, no good, and that's going to keep the Panthers in the lead. 5:42 to go here in the first quarter. It's the Panthers 7 and the Eagles 6 on Rio Sports Live.
Aquí en la Universidad de Texas A&M Kingsville. Somos una familia. Nosotros nos apoyamos. Trabajamos juntos. Crecemos juntos. Triunfamos juntos. Nos inspiramos los unos a los otros para convertirnos en las grandes mentes del futuro. Estamos aquí para asegurarnos que tú triunfes. Aplica hoy para empezar. Es tu momento.
Baby, just listen to me.
Escucha.
Do everything with speed.
Prontísimo.
Out of home business or
Flexible.
insurance for all your needs.
Barato.
You say you just got a new boat. Come on by and we'll give you a free quote.
Prontísimo.
Okay, who's singing? Me or you? Hello?
Accesible.
Come on.
Ask your agent how you can start saving with Pronto. Best price in town.
Back on Rio Sports Live, the extra point was no good, but there was a penalty called on Weslaco, and now Hanna is going to take a shot at a 2-point conversion. Vela under center, I formation. Pena's got the ball, trying to get around the right side to get to the pylon, and it's no good. Referee says he was out of bounds before he was able to get to the pylon, and the score will remain Weslaco 7 and Hanna 6. So, first play from scrimmage, Weslaco hits on an 80-yard touchdown pass from Anders Sepulveda to Gabriel Renteria Garcia. Since then, it's been all Hanna Golden Eagles as they've taken advantage of some offense. Then there was a punt, a fumble that Weslaco recovered at the half-yard line. They were only able to get to the 3 and punted themselves. And then Hanna was able to move the ball down the field from their own 38 to the 9, and that's when Chris Pena took it 9 yards for his 11th touchdown carry of the season. And that's where we are. 5:35 to go here in the first quarter. Weslaco 7, Hanna 6. Joe Cardilli here along with you. Good to have you along with us tonight on Rio Sports Live. You can catch us at riosportslive.com or on YouTube and on Facebook. So join us there. Make sure you leave a comment tonight wherever you're viewing from, on where you're from and what team you're rooting for, and love to hear from you. Here is Gabriel Renteria finding a hole up the middle and brought down at the 35-yard line by number 23, Jacob Aguilar is on the tackle there for Hanna. And Weslaco will take over. First down and 10 from their own 35-yard line. Anders Sepulveda and the pass attack. You know, their leading receivers is number 1 Donnie Lincoln, and number 3 Ray Stroman. But it was not one of them that took it to the house. It was Gabriel Renteria Garcia. Now Sepulveda trying to get away. He's out over the 40, the 45, the 50, and out of bounds close to the 45-yard line. Chased out of bounds by number 3, Joshua Villafranco. But a nice run by the quarterback right there to pick up about almost 20 yards on the play. 19-yard run to the 46 of Hanna. First and 10 for the Panthers. Good to see number 6, Jeremy Perez, back in the game. Sepulveda back to pass. He's hit as his arm gets pushed forward, and it's fell on by number 6, Jeremy Perez. And it looks like they are calling that a fumble. Wow. Sepulveda got hit right as his arm looked like it was coming forward, but a huge loss on the play. Second down and long. They have to get all the way to the 36-yard line. And we got a timeout by the Golden Eagles. But I'll tell you what, after that first play that they gave up an 80-yard pass, Hanna Golden Eagles defense has pinned their ears back. And they're bringing blitzes on the play, and they're giving Sepulveda all kinds of problems as he tries to stand in the pocket. Gotta like it if you're a Golden Eagles fan. That was one of the questions that I had to be answered during the pregame show tonight. Was Hanna's D able to put the Weslaco pass attack in check? And could they get Sepulveda under some pressure and force him into some mistakes? And boy, real close right there. Excellent job by the Hanna defense. And like I said at the beginning of the broadcast, I did the Los Fresnos game last week, and they gave the Falcons all they can handle all night long. Checking in the first quarter of the big other game tonight. Los Fresnos 7, San Benito nothing. Falcons win. It's the conference championship in Los Fresnos next week against Harlingen. There's a handoff. Perez up the middle over the 50 and close to the 45-yard line and got a big chunk back. Got it out over the line of original line of scrimmage, which was the 46. Looks like maybe there was a penalty flag down on the play. Waiting our call from our referees tonight as the referees meet right near midfield to discuss it. And now the referee is running over to the Weslaco sidelines, so probably is going to be against Hanna, and they're trying to decide whether to take it or not. Penalty was on the Golden Eagles, but they're going to accept it, so it's going to be an automatic first down. Tough break for Hanna, as it would have been third down and 10 from there. And instead, Or is it still a 3rd down and 10? I'm waiting for the change to change. I thought the referee pointed and said 1st down. And now the referees are back at midfield talking it over again. So we'll wait while the confusion gets figured out. Looks like they've got it figured out. Ball is spotted at the Golden Eagle 46-yard line. 3:53 to go first quarter. Weslaco 7, Hanna 6. 3rd down and 10 upcoming for Weslaco. Sepulveda's got the ball. Looking down the right sideline, has a receiver, and it's caught. Caught by number 6, Jeremy Perez, and that's going to be a Panther 1st down. One-on-one coverage out on the right side. And Jeremy Perez makes the catch to the 27-yard line for a 1st down. Weslaco on the move once again. And I believe we've got a flag down. Looked a little discombobulated from the start right there. I saw the quarterback under Sepulveda, he clapped a little after the ball was on the way. Let's see what the call is. It's false start called against Weslaco. That'll move the ball back 5 yards as they place the ball at the 32-yard line. Going to bring up a 1st and 15 for the Panthers. 3:26 to go here in the first quarter. Weslaco trying to add to a 7-6 lead. Sepulveda tucks it down. He's out over the 30-yard line down to about the 26. Looks like maybe he got that 5 yards back. Actually, they put it at the 27-yard line. They give him 5 yards on that play. 2nd down and 10 coming up for Weslaco. 3-minute mark here at Sam's Memorial Stadium. We've got a good one going here in the first quarter. Panthers 7, Golden Eagles 6. Trips out to the left, one out to the right. Sepulveda gets it up over the head of number 6, Jeremy Perez. Nice rush on the play by number 99, Manrique Cantu. Got right up in the face of Sepulveda, and he ended up having to throw that ball a little too high for Perez to be able to pull in. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 10. So a big play coming up here as Weslaco tries to keep this drive alive, and we'll see if Hanna can get it stopped. 2 receivers out to either side. Sepulveda's got the ball. He's looking over to his right, trying to find the back shoulder, and it's incomplete. It was caught by Roy Stroman, but he could not get a foot in bounds, and that's going to bring up a 4th down and 10. Now, and there was a flag. And they're moving the ball 10 yards ahead, so the flag goes against Hanna, and it gives Weslaco a 1st down. Oh, that's a tough one. They had him stopped. And unfortunately, there's going to be, for Hanna, unfortunately, they give up 10 yards on the play. 1st and goal. And there's the handoff. Gabriel Renteria, and he is still churning, trying to work his way inside the 10. Number 7, Jordan Almeida. Number 21, Jacob Broussard on the stop. Ball spotted at the 10-yard line. Second down and 6. 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Weslaco up 7-6 and trying to get some more. Hanna trying to stop them. Let's see who wins that battle. Sepulveda looking to his right. He's got a receiver, and it's going to go. Did he get in? Yes, he did. Touchdown, Weslaco. And it's Roy Stroman Jr. in for the score. And let's look at the replay. Sepulveda over to his right. Hits Stroman about the 7-yard line. He dives for the goal line and in for the score. And it's 13-6 Weslaco. And they go for 2, and it's no good. So with 1:42 to go here in the first quarter, Weslaco has extended their lead to 7. It's the Panthers 13 and the Eagles 6 on Rio Sports Live.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
Sunny days or starry nights. Lay back or splash down. Brunch, lunch, or late night munch. That's as hard as it gets at South Padre Island. Voting.
Back here on Rio Sports Live, the kickoff goes through the end zone, and Hanna will take over 1st and 10 from their 25. Checking the other big game score tonight, Los Fresnos still leading San Benito 7-0 in the first quarter. Also, Harlingen with a 7-0 lead over Rivera so far tonight. So, a lot of playoff implications on the line there. And if things were to stay exactly like that, if Los Fresnos and Harlingen both win tonight, that'll be the district championship live from Los Fresnos next Friday night. Trips to the left, one to the right. Vela hands it off to Chris Bell. He doesn't get much on that play. Stopped by number 52, Darren Hanks on the play. Looks like a loss of 1 on the play, going to bring up 2nd down and 11. And the Golden Eagles offensive line did a really nice job on the last drive, being able to create some nice holes for Chris Bell, their all-star, who scored his 11th touchdown here tonight from 9 yards out. 13-6 is the score. Bell again trying to get around the right side, but no can do on that play. Big stop there by number 45, Luis Esquivel. And another loss on the play. And it's going to be 3rd and 13. So Weslaco unable to get much backfield penetration on the last drive, but suddenly they seem to have found something, and they've stopped the last 2 plays. Trips out to the right, 1 to the left. Vela rolling left, looking for a receiver, and it is no good. Intended for number 5, Emiliano Hernandez. And that ball goes incomplete, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Joshua Villafranco on to punt for Hanna. And Jeremy Perez back deep around the 35-yard line for the Panthers. Low snap. Villafranco is able to come away with it. Fair catch called for at the 40-yard line by Jeremy Perez, and that is where the Panthers will take over 1st and 10 when we come back. 9 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Weslaco 13, Hanna 6 on Rio Sports Live.
Destination of the year. Plan your escape at sopadre.com.
We're the St. Joe Bloodhound Cheerleaders, and you're watching Real Sports Live!
Back here on Rio Sports Live, there was a penalty called against Hanna, and Weslaco is going to have them kick it again from even deeper. And our umpire marking it off all the way back to the 16-yard line. So now Villafranco is standing around the 5-yard line, getting ready to punt this one, giving Perez another opportunity. Nice punt, hits inside midfield and bounces, rolls right at the 45-yard line. So a net gain of about 5 yards on the play, and that is the end of the first quarter. With the score, Weslaco 13 and Hanna 6. You are watching this great football game, the 6A Region 4 District 32 matchup tonight from Sam's Memorial Stadium. Rio Sports Live. And it looks like we have another flag called against the Golden Eagles. They're starting to, no, never mind. They just moved it because of the end of the quarter. They were just switching sides. And now Weslaco will go from my right to the left. 2 receivers out either side for Sepulveda. And he hands the ball up over the middle to Jeremy Perez. Stopped on the play by Ethan Kumpion, the linebacker, and what a great season defensively he's having. And not much going there. No gain on the play. 2nd down and 10 from the 45-yard line. San Benito has scored, and it is now tied up 7-7 over in Bobby Morrow Stadium tonight. The Falcons against the Greyhounds. Keep an eye on that one as well. 13-6 here. Weslaco with the lead. Sepulveda's in trouble. Had a man in his face, and it's caught. Nice catch on the play by Gabriel Renteria Garcia. Number 10, Jose Godinez, was right there. One-on-one coverage. Let's look at the replay. Number 99, Manrique Cantu, was right there in his face. And it looked like Godinez had his hand on it, but he did not. And now a run quickly ahead for Weslaco as they speed things up. Jeremy Perez with the run there. About 8 yards on the play. And he's got the ball again over the 10-yard line. Actually, that's Ethan Cardenas, number 5 on that one. Actually, my bad. That was Jeremy Perez still. 1st and goal from the 9-yard line for the Panthers. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Sepulveda's got the ball. He pulls it down around the right side, trying to get out over the 5 towards the pylon. Touchdown, Panthers. Under Sepulveda takes it 9 yards, and the Panthers have a bigger lead. Right there, boy, just got past number 42 on the line, Pedro Ochoa, and he was able to find that right side and catch the right corner, and the Panthers lead it 19-6. And we've got a timeout on the play. 10:14 to go here as we'll await the extra point here from Sam's Memorial Stadium. Weslaco 19 and Hanna 6 on Rio Sports Live.
Ibanez Tortilleria, serving up freshly made in-house corn and flour tortillas since 1994. Try delicious menudo, tasty barbacoa, fresh tamales, tacos, variadas with juicy grilled chicken, and tender fajitas. On Mondays, buy one barbacoa taco and get one free if you mention that you're a Bloodhound fan. Located at 4726 Paredes Line Road, Brownsville, Texas. Open every day at 6:30 a.m. till 9 p.m. To order, contact 956-541-9594.
Back here on Rio Sports Live, Joe Cardilli here with you. 2-point conversion upcoming for Weslaco. And a pass into the corner. And the 2-point conversion is good. That pass was actually by number 1, Donnie Lincoln, who's generally, and it's not going to count. There's a flag down on the play, and they called illegal procedure against Weslaco. So they're going to have to do it again. 10:09 to go here in the second quarter. And now it looks like they're going to try for an extra point. They were lined up for a 2-point conversion. They called timeout. Then they came back out in a wildcat where Donnie Lincoln passed it to the left corner, and it was good, but they were called for illegal procedure. And now it looks like number 18, Angel Lopez, is going to come on for the extra point. I was watching Angel Lopez before the game, and that kid was hitting 43 and 45-yard field goals, no problem. Number 3, Roy Stroman will hold. It's down. The kick is up, and it is good. 10:07 left here in the second quarter. It's Weslaco 20 and Hanna 6 on Rio Sports Live.
And you're watching Rio Sports Live.
Our service is unmatched. Our commitment to our team and our community, relentless. Our products are innovative and exciting. Fruya, we're what's next now.
Back here on Rio Sports Live, Joe Cardilli here with you. Other scores from around the region: Harlingen 14, Brownsville Rivera nothing, and Los Fresnos and San Benito in the second quarter tied at 7. So Weslaco set to kick off. It is popped up and caught in the end zone, and it is going to be downed, and Hanna will take over 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line. 10:04 here to go in the first half. Some really big ball games coming up next weekend, and boy, they're going to all be dandies. And of course, Rio Sports Live will be covering all of them, or most of them anyway, as San Benito will be at Weslaco, and Harlingen is coming to Los Fresnos, and then Hanna and Rivera will be playing each other the last weekend of the season. So big games this weekend, big games next weekend, all on Rio Sports Live. Vela's got the ball, tosses it out to the right side, still moving forward, and a nice gain on the play. Chris Pena is there. Once again, number 52, Darren Hanks, Noah Cazares, and more were all there for the Weslaco Panthers. Ball at the 25-yard line, and it's going to be 2nd down and 5. Vela back. That's number 26, Mario Garcia. And Vela keeps it. Gets out of bounds around the 29-yard line. We'll see where they spot it. At the 28-yard line. And they've got to get to the 30 for a first down. So it's 3rd down and 2 upcoming for the Eagles. 9:15 to go here in the second quarter. Panthers 20, Eagles 6. Again, Chris Pena not in the ball game at the moment. And there's a handoff and a first down carry. First down carry for number 26, Mario Garcia, moving the chains for the Golden Eagles as they get out to the 31-yard line. Nice run by Garcia. He's a junior running back. You know, Chris Pena came off the field earlier in the ball game, and we'll hope he's okay. But in the meanwhile, Mario Garcia is next to him. Vela back to pass, looking over to the right sidelines, and it's incomplete. Intended for number 1, Joseph Ruiz, and it's going to bring up a 2nd down and 10. Vela still learning that quarterback role. Villafranca was in there earlier in the season, and they've gone with Vela now, senior quarterback. And he moves around the pocket real well. He goes to his left or his right nicely. But the offense is mostly Chris Pena, and without him, we'll have to see how they go. Garcia's got the ball. He's running hard, trying to get ahead. Nice gain out over the 35 and out towards the 37-yard line. Brought down by number 45, Luis Esquivel. But a nice gain on the play by Garcia. Ball at the 37. They have to get to the 41, so this will bring up a 3rd down and 4. 8:10 to go here in the first half. Panthers lead it 20-6. Golden Eagles trying to put together a good drive here. They will get the ball back at the half, so see what they can do here if they can pick this up. Vela's got the ball over to the sidelines. It is caught. Caught by Joseph Ruiz. And let's see where they spot it. Looks like a first down. Nicely done there. Vela to Joseph Ruiz, who was standing right there at the first down line. Ball at the 41-yard line, and the Golden Eagles move the chains. Nicely done by Vela, getting rid of the ball quickly. And Pena's back in the game. Nice spin move, still trying to churn ahead. Beautiful run out past the 45-yard line. Number 17, Devin Silva, and number 4, Noah Cazares with the play. Good spin move right there by Pena. And good to see him back out on the field again. 5-yard pickup on the play. 2nd down and 5 from the 45. Vela pulls it down, fires over the middle, and it's good. Out to number 88, Gilbert Morales, and another Golden Eagle first down. Well, I tell you, after doing a couple of Golden Eagle games, no question about it, the offense moves much better with Joshua Vela at the quarterback spot for the Golden Eagles. He really is doing a fine job. Trips out to the right, one out to the left. Pena's got the ball. He backs it up. Nice job. Now he moves forward and gets back to the line of scrimmage before he's brought down by number 26, Braulio Pena. Well, I'll tell you what, Chris Pena's got great vision out there. He sees it coming at him. He's able to stop his forward progress, move backwards, and then still try to find a hole to be able to gain some yards. So he could have been brought down 2 or 3 yards in the backfield there, but instead he got it back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 10 coming up for the Golden Eagles. Trips left, one out to the right. Vela in the shotgun, Pena right next to him. Vela out to the left. He's under some severe pressure, and he just throws it away. Number 45, Luis Esquivel, was right there in his face, and Vela, a senior, did a nice job. There wasn't anything there. Throw it away and live to see another day. There was a flag down on the play. Referees converging on it to see what the call is going to be. And it's waved off. So no flag on the play. Ball at the 45-yard line of the Panthers. 6:19 to go here in the second quarter. 3rd down and 10. Can Hanna keep the drive alive? Eat some clock here, keep that moving. Trips out to the left. Vela's got the ball, looks for a receiver. It is caught. And is it a fumble on the play? Weslaco thinks they've got the ball, and it looks like they do. The pass was out to Gilbert Morales. He caught it, was fighting for a first down, and the ball came loose. And the referee is waving his arms. Is he saying the ball was incomplete? Because if so, that would be a huge break for Hanna, as they'd at least be able to punt it away. Let's look at, trying to see what's going on here. What is our referee telling us? The umpire is speaking to one of the offensive linemen of Weslaco, right to the center, as if there were some words exchanged as he's pointing over to the other side. And Weslaco's got the ball. 1st and 10 on the turnover. Sepulveda looking over to the right side, and he is brought down for a sack. Number 18, Matthew Cancino, around the right side, is able to come up with a sack, and a big one for the Golden Eagles. Big loss on the play. 12-yard loss on the play, on the sack by Matthew Cancino, another defensive player for the Golden Eagles who's just been really good this season. We've called his name a lot. Sepulveda back to pass, and it's intercepted. It's intercepted, and it's going to go all the way for a Golden Eagle touchdown. Number 54, Eric Cervantes, with the interception, and the Golden Eagles sidelines and crowd goes wild. Number 99, Manrique Cantu, right there in his face. He tries to get it up and over, and look at that play. Eric Cervantes jumps up at the 20-yard line and takes it all the way for a touchdown. What a play by the defense of the Golden Eagles. And they're within 8. 5:31 to go here in the first half. It's 20-12 Weslaco. Jose Godinez on for the extra point. It is down, it is up, and it is good. And just like that, the Golden Eagles are back within 7. Eric Cervantes, a 20-yard interception return for a touchdown, and our score is 20-13 Panthers on Rio Sports Live.
And you're watching Rio Sports Live. Yeah!
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Back here on Rio Sports Live, that was the kicker. Jose Godinez was down after that play, as a roughing the kicker penalty was called against the Panthers. And the head coach, Roy Stroman, all the way out on the field, very aggravated about the call. And just trying to wait and see what all happens here. The point is up on the scoreboard. So the 20-yard interception return for a touchdown by Eric Cervantes has really turned the tide of this one. And I mean, Manrique Cantu, for the second or third time tonight, number 99 on the Golden Eagles D, right in the face of Sepulveda, who up until tonight had only had 14 touchdowns to just 2 interceptions all season long. And his third one gets taken to the house. Let's check in some of the outer town scoreboard that we're watching tonight. Harlingen leads Rivera 20-0 in the second. But the big game, and it's a good one, Los Fresnos 7, San Benito 7 in the second quarter. Some great football happening tonight here in Region 4, District 32. So the kickoff will happen from the 50-yard line. And it's booted up towards the end zone, but it's caught at the goal line and being brought out. Donnie's got the ball and tripped up from behind nicely. Number 23, Jacob Aguilar. And now we've got more flags, and things are starting to get chippy out here tonight as these two teams going at it. And I'll tell you what, Hanna's got they've got some momentum right now, and they feel it. And we'll have to see who the flag is on, as that play happened way away from the football. I mean, the play was stopped back towards the 25-yard line, and the little altercation happened way out towards the 45. So, you know, when the blocking takes place, things get a little chippy sometimes. Let's watch the referee's call. Holding against Weslaco was the first flag. Unsportsmanlike conduct against Hanna is the second flag. Unsportsmanlike conduct against Weslaco as well. I mean, these coaches from both teams are like out on the field for like the second time. And this game is going to be a good one the rest of the way, folks. You do not want to go anywhere tonight. Stay right here on Rio Sports Live, because this is turning into a ball game. Hanna is fighting to try to get their first conference win of the season, and Weslaco is fighting to stay in the playoff run. That ball is marked all the way back to the 11-yard line. And Sepulveda hands the ball off, and not much to gain there. Perez with the carry. Pickup of about 4 on the play. Ball is just outside the 15-yard line. Second down and 6 coming up. 5 minutes to go here in the first half. Weslaco 20, Hanna 13. Sepulveda hands it off again. And losing his footing on the play is Perez. Manrique Cantu with the stop for the Golden Eagles. And it's going to bring up a third down and 5. Two receivers split either side. Sepulveda awaits the snap. He's got it. He's rolling out to the right. Looking for a receiver, trying to get out ahead. Still on his feet. moving forward, but he's not going to make it. Brought down by number 18, Matthew Cancino, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Another nice stop by the Golden Eagle defense. Boy, ever since the 80-yard touchdown pass, it's been tough sledding. First play from scrimmage goes for 80 to the house, and Weslaco's had a tough time ever since. 3:45 to go, 20-13 Weslaco. And now they're going to punt. Angel Lopez boots it to Chris Pena, and it takes a great Weslaco bounce. Look at that roll. Still going inside the 10-yard line. What a punt right there by Angel Lopez. I mean, talk about changing the field position back into your favor right there. 3:23 to go here in the second quarter. We've seen some great plays tonight. You'll want to watch this highlight reel after the ball game tonight because there's a bunch. I'll tell you what a kick. He started from inside his 5-yard line and got the roll just perfectly to go all the way down to the 9-yard line. Trips left for the Golden Eagles. Vela hands it off. And Chris Pena trying to get something going, and he's going to lose 4 yards on the play. Number 9, Devin Fuentes. And, I mean, there were 3 guys on Pena right away. He had nowhere to go on the play. And that's a loss. Let's see, where did they spot it? They've got it at about the 6-yard line, maybe the 7-yard line. I'm going to call it a 3-yard loss on the play. 2nd down and 13. 2:45 to go in the first half. Golden Eagles will get the ball to start the second half. They're down 7. And there's a nice run ahead. Looked like nothing, but as usual, Chris Pena takes it and makes something out of it. Gets the ball out close to the 15-yard line, out to the 14-yard line. And now it brings up a 3rd and manageable. They got to get to the 19 for a first down. 3rd down and 5 coming up. Boy, having Chris Pena is such a weapon. I mean, he is tough to bring down once he gets that football. Vela hands it back off to him. He switches from the middle back. Now he goes left. He's still on his feet, and he can't get past the 20-yard line, but he's got a first down. What an effort by Chris Pena. That was going nowhere. And he ends up moving the chains. Let's look at this replay. Started in the middle, went to the right, back to the middle, scoots to the left, and he's able to just use his legs and keep driving forward with 2 guys on him to pick up the first down. Gotta love it. 1.5 minutes to go. 20-13 Weslaco. Vela has it. He's back to pass. He's got a receiver. And it's dropped. Oh, so close on the play. Oh, Joseph Ruiz. If he's able to reel that in, that might have went all the way. Oh, tough one there for the Golden Eagles. Joshua Vela put that one right over his shoulders and towards the arms, and it just went right through the hands of Joseph Ruiz. I mean, with his speed, that would have been a race to the end zone right there. 1:21 to go here. 2nd down and 10 for the Golden Eagles. Ball at the 20-yard line. And we've got a stoppage. It's going to be a legal procedure called against Hanna. Boy, we have had an action-packed first half here. Both of these teams. Update on scores as we head towards the half. Harlingen leads Rivera 27-0. And San Benito has taken the lead 14-7 against Los Fresnos. So keeping our eyes on both of those games. 20-13 Weslaco here, 1:20 to go. And Hanna nearly had the play of the game to extend it. Pena over the 20, spinning, twirling towards the 25-yard line. Stopped by number 52, Darren Hanks. And is there an injury on the play, or are they just untangling people? Can't quite tell. Looks like everything's okay. Going to bring up a third down. And they've got to get to the 30 for a first. 3rd and 5. Vela over the middle, just a little bit too far, and another big hit on Morales. Number 0, Gavin Silva. And Morales is down. And they're saying that it should have been a penalty. The coaching staff is saying that it should have been a penalty on a defenseless receiver who was reaching forward to try to grab that pass when Silva dealt out the punishment. And looks like he's still down. We'll take a break here. 33 seconds to go in the first half. Panthers 20 and the Eagles 13 on Rio Sports Live.
We are the Red Lady Raiders, and you're watching Rio Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
We are the Harlingen Lady Cardinals, and you're watching Rio Sports Live.
Back on Rio Sports Live, Joe Cardilli here with you from Sam's Memorial Stadium as Gilbert Morales is able to slowly walk his way off the field. So good to see him up, and hopefully we'll see him back in the second half. Now a punt situation coming up for Hanna. That would have been a first down had he been able to reel it in. Villafranco with the high snap. He's able to get it away. And the ball takes a Hanna roll and goes inside the 25 and down at about the 23-yard line. And that's where Weslaco will take over 1st and 10 with 23 seconds remaining in the first half. Golden Eagles playing tough here tonight, and they have just gotten better and better, really, as the season has gone along. Gave the Los Fresnos Falcons everything they can handle last week before losing 24-21. And here tonight, 20-13 against Weslaco. So great effort by both of these teams so far. Sepulveda looking to air it out, being chased. Now he pulls it down. He's got it over the 30 and out towards the 35, and the ball comes loose but goes shooting out of bounds. Boy, there is some hitting going on at Sam's Memorial Stadium here tonight. Let's look at this replay. So Sepulveda trying to get there, chased once again by Manrique Cantu. He's able to get away, and here it is, out over the 30, and then boom, big hit, and the ball goes flying out of bounds, and the Panthers maintain possession. No running backs, 5 wide receivers. Sepulveda, the ball is knocked up in the air by guess who? Manrique Cantu. I mean, he's coming out of the man cave and coming around either the left or the right side, and they just do not have an answer for him right now. Look at this play. Boom, up in the air, anticipating the passes, and Manrique Cantu is having himself a half. 9 seconds to go here in the first half. 20-13 is our score. Eagles will get the ball to start the second half, so Weslaco's trying to get some more here. And there's a handoff over the 40-yard line and out of bounds goes Jeremy Perez with 3 seconds to go. Now, this is the danger when you've got a passing team like Weslaco. They can throw 5 receivers out there, and Sepulveda, he has a really good arm. I don't know if he can throw it that far, but we're going to find out. Ball at the 46-yard line of the Panthers, so if they go Hail Mary here, that'd be 54 yards plus in the air. Now, what they might try to do is get it over the middle of the field and then, lateral it around and see if they can't get to the end zone. As 3 defenders way back around the 30-yard line. And a whistle, delay a game called against the Panthers, and that's going to mark it 5 yards even further back. Ball marked at the 41-yard line. Now that's almost 60 yards to the end zone. Trips out to the right, 1 out to the left. Sepulveda awaits the snap. Do they just hand it to Perez? Yes, they do. Perez up the middle, over midfield, over the 45, the 40, and they finally get him down. Nicholas Wu tackles him way down by the 30, but that is the end of the first half, and a great one we have here from Sam's Memorial Stadium. At the half, it's the Weslaco Panthers 20 and the Hanna Golden Eagles 13. We're going to go ahead and take a timeout and let you enjoy the halftime festivities here at Sam's Memorial Stadium. Real quick, let's get you a halftime look at the 2 out-of-town scores that we are following here for District 32 tonight. About to go into the half, it's the Harlingen Cardinals 27 and the Riviera Raiders nothing in Harlingen. And at Bobby Morrow Stadium at the half, it's the San Benito Greyhounds 14 and the Los Fresnos Falcons 7. Our score here, Weslaco 20 and Hanna 13 on Rio Sports Live.
Hello from Los Fresnos CISD, an A-rated Texas Education Agency district. A stands for Academic Excellence at Los Fresnos CISD, where pathways to secondary success are being built for students at the brand new Resaca Middle School campus. A stands for Academic Advancement at Los Fresnos High School, where the College Center provides a jump start on college and career readiness that includes advanced placement classes, dual enrollment options, CTE opportunities, and scholarship money. Los Fresnos CISD, an A-rated and 7-time post-secondary readiness distinction district.
We are the Edinburgh North Lady Cougars, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
At Harlingen CISD, college, career, community ready is more than just a saying. We've created 12 academies to provide students with access to fields of study that best fit their interests and passions. Within the 12 academies, there are 42 certifications that will aid students in getting a head start on a career upon graduation. Become HCISD proud and enroll today.
We're the Pace Lady Vikings, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Graduation time. Time to make some decisions. What's next? Can I afford to continue my education? What are my options? At Brownsville ISD Career and Technical Education, you can graduate from high school with a certificate and or license ready to go to work, debt-free. We have a wide range of programs for every student ranging from audiovisual, law enforcement, STEM robotics, electrical, welding, pharmacy, patient care tech, and many more to choose from. That's why Brownsville ISD is the best choice.
We're the Edinburgh Lady Bobcats, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
For quality care, contact Mesquite Home Health and Attendant Services today. In Brownsville at 594 Jose Marti Boulevard. Call today, 956-361-5558.
We here at Mesquite want to wish all local athletes good luck in today's game.
We're the Hollister South Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks up!
The Rio Grande Valley Birding Festival will be held at the Harlingen Convention Center November 9th and the 13th. Registration open for over 100 field trips, seminars, and special events. Entry into the trade show, Birds of Prey, flight shows, and Children's Nature Nuke are free. Come join us. Visit rtvbf.org for more information.
We're the Mission Lady Eagles, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Yeah!
Take a ride or ride a wave, build a castle or visit a castle, morning stroll or nighttime roll. That's as hard as it gets at South Padre Island. Voted Texas Travel Awards Destination of the Year. Plan your escape at sopadre.com.
We're the Mission Vets Lady Patriots, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games. Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
Hija, tomorrow's your quinceañera. I need you to call your padrinos and tell them thank you for the salon, the tamales, the dress, el DJ.
Ay, Ama, you called them. I didn't even want a quinceañera in the first place. I would have preferred to have gone to Paris instead.
I will, fine. I'm gonna give you your surprise gift early.
Huh?
Guess what? You're going to Paris.
How?
Well, I've been saving mucho dinero all year in insurance thanks to Pronto Insurance.
Let's just skip the quinceañera and go straight to Paris.
Call your padrinos right now.
Okay.
Ask your agent how you can start saving with Pronto. Best price in town.
We are the Edinburgh North Lady Cougars, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
Our service is unmatched. Our commitment to our team and our community, relentless. Our products are innovative and exciting. Fruya, we're what's next now.
Here at Texas A&M University, Kingsville, we are a family. We support each other through thick and thin. We work together, grow together, excel together. We inspire each other to become the great minds of the future. We are here to ensure you succeed. Apply today to get started. This is your time.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Listen to me.
Escucha.
Do everything with
Prontísimo.
Out of home business started.
Flexible.
Insurance for all your
Barato.
needs. You say you just got a new boat. Come on by and we'll give you a free quote.
Prontísimo.
Okay, who's singing near you? Hello?
Accesible.
Pregúntale a tu agente cómo ahorrar con Pronto, porque más barato, nadie.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Aquí, en la Universidad de Texas A&M Kingsville, somos una familia. Nosotros nos apoyamos. Trabajamos juntos. Crecemos juntos. Triunfamos juntos. Nos inspiramos los unos a los otros para convertirnos en las grandes mentes del futuro. Estamos aquí para asegurarnos que tú triunfes. Aplica hoy para empezar. Es tu momento.
Traigo 100 kilos de ropa, lo que se me antoja, dinero en el banco. Muchos me andan criticando, pues traigo carrazos que como le hago. Tengo aseguro del bueno, pronto y flexible y sale barato. Es mi corrido humilde, que no se te olvide que me ando ahorrando.
Ask your agent how you can start saving with Pronto. Best price in town.
We're the Hanna Sound Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks up!
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Graduation time. Time to make some decisions. What's next? Can I afford to continue my education? What are my options? At Brownsville ISD Career and Technical Education, you can graduate from high school with a certificate and or license ready to go to work, debt-free. We have a wide range of programs for every student, ranging from audiovisual, law enforcement, STEM robotics, electrical, welding, pharmacy, patient care tech, and many more to choose from. That's why Brownsville ISD is the best choice.
Hi, I'm Rod Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help. Hi, I'm Rod Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
Aquí, en la Universidad de Texas A&M Kingsville, somos una familia. Nosotros nos apoyamos. Trabajamos juntos. Crecemos juntos. Triunfamos juntos. Nos inspiramos los unos a los otros para convertirnos en las grandes mentes del futuro. Estamos aquí para asegurarnos que tú triunfes. Aplica hoy para empezar. Es tu momento.
Baby, just listen to me.
Escucha.
Do everything with
Prontísimo.
Out of home business or
Flexible.
Insurance for all your
Barato.
needs. You say you just got a new boat. Come on by and we'll give you a free quote.
Prontísimo.
Okay, who's singing near you? Hello?
Accesible.
Ask your agent how you can start saving with Pronto. Best price in town.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
Sunny days or starry nights. Lay back or splash down. Brunch, lunch, or late night munch. That's as hard as it gets at South Padre Island. Voted Texas Travel Awards Destination of the Year. Plan your escape at sopadre.com.
We're the St. Joe Bloodhound Cheerleaders, and you're watching Real Sports Live! We are the Border Cowgirls, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Yeehaw!
Ibanez Tortilleria, serving up freshly made in-house corn and flour tortillas since 1994. Try delicious menudo, tasty barbacoa, fresh tamales, tacos, variadas with juicy grilled chicken, and tender fajitas. On Mondays, buy one barbacoa taco and get one free if you mention that you're a Bloodhound fan. Located at 4726 Paredes Line Road, Brownsville, Texas. Open every day at 6:30 a.m. till 9 p.m. To order, contact 956-541-9594.
We're the San Bernardino Lady Trojans, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Our service is unmatched. Our commitment to our team and our community, relentless. Our products are innovative and exciting. Fruya, we're what's next now.
We are the Weslaco Panthers, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Yeah!
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles.
Back here on Rio Sports Live as the Weslaco band heads off the field, and we await Hanna's band, who is known as one of the best around. I'll tell you what, when they play after the game, the crowd is still here to watch them play. As here at the half, it's 20-13 Weslaco, and boy, what a game we've had here. Some big plays by both teams. Of note, an 80-yard touchdown pass on the first play from scrimmage for the Weslaco Panthers that went from quarterback Anders Sepulveda to Gabriel Renteria Garcia. 80 yards to the house to give them a 7-0 lead. Hanna stormed down the field and was able to go all the way to the 9-yard line, and that's when their star running back Chris Pena took it 9 yards to the house to bring the score within 7-6. Weslaco scored on an Anders Sepulveda 9-yard run to make it 13-6. They ended up making it 20-6. And then the big play by the Hanna defense came up as number 54, Eric Cervantes, jumped up and took an interception 20 yards to the house with big-time pressure from the Manrique Cantu, number 99, right in the face of Sepulveda. Only his third interception on the entire season was taken to the house, and that made the score 20-13. The Hanna Golden Eagles had a golden opportunity over the middle that was just through the fingertips of Joseph Ruiz, or they might have had one 80 yards to the house. So we've had a lot of exciting plays here in this one, and it's 20-13, Weslaco over Hanna at the half. It is senior night here. So as you're seeing on the screen right now, the seniors are being represented here tonight for the Hanna Golden Eagles. The other two scores in District 32 that we've been keeping our eyes on also at the half. Harlingen leads Rivera 30-0, and San Benito scored right before the half, and they lead it 21-7 over Los Fresnos, as both of those are at the half as well. So we'll go ahead and let you watch the rest of the senior festivities, and the Hanna Band, I believe, will be joining us, or they will be doing so after the ball game. But in the meantime, at the half, here at Sam's Memorial Stadium, it's the Weslaco Panthers 20 and the Hanna Golden Eagles 13. Back for the second half kickoff in a few minutes on Rio Sports Live.
You just have to have Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
We are the Harlingen Lady Cardinals, and you are watching Real Sports Live.
Hello from Los Fresnos CISD, an A-rated Texas Education Agency district. A stands for Academic Excellence at Los Fresnos CISD, where pathways to secondary success are being built for students at the brand new Weslaco Middle School campus. A stands for Academic Advancement at Los Fresnos High School, where the College Center provides a jump start on college and career readiness that includes advanced placement classes, dual enrollment options, CTE opportunities, and scholarship money. Los Fresnos CISD, an A-rated and 7-time post-secondary readiness distinction district.
We are the Edinburgh North Lady Cougars, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
At Harlingen CISD, college, career, community ready is more than just a saying. We've created 12 academies to provide students with access to fields of study that best fit their interests and passions. Within the 12 academies, there are 42 certifications that will aid students in getting a head start on a career upon graduation. Become HCISD proud and enroll today.
We're the Pace Lady Vikings, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Graduation time. Time to make some decisions. What's next? Can I afford to continue my education? What are my options? At Brownsville ISD Career and Technical Education, you can graduate from high school with a certificate and/or license ready to go to work, debt-free. We have a wide range of programs for every student, ranging from audiovisual, law enforcement, STEM robotics, electrical, welding, pharmacy, patient care tech, and many more to choose from. That's why Brownsville ISD is the best choice.
We're the Edinburgh Lady Bobcats, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
For quality care, contact Mesquite Home Health and Attendant Services today. In Brownsville at 594 Jose Marti Boulevard. Call today, 956-361-5558.
We here at Mesquite want to wish all local athletes good luck in today's game.
We're the Harlingen South Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks up!
The Rio Grande Valley Birding Festival will be held at the Harlingen Convention Center November 9th through the 13th. Registration open for over 100 field trips, seminars, and special events. Entry into the trade show, Birds of Prey flight shows, and Children's Nature Nuke are free. Come join us. Visit rgbvf.org for more information.
We're the Mission Lady Eagles, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Take a ride or ride a wave. build a castle, or visit a castle. Morning stroll or nighttime roll. That's as hard as it gets at South Padre Island. Voted Texas Travel Awards Destination of the Year. Plan your escape at sopadre.com.
We're the Mission Vets Lady Patrons, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games. Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
Hija, tomorrow's your quinceañera. I need you to call your padrinos and tell them thank you for the salon, the tamales, the dress, el DJ.
Ay, Ama, you called them. I didn't even want a quinceañera in the first place. I would have preferred to have gone to Paris instead.
I will, fine. I'm gonna give you your surprise gift early.
Huh?
Guess what? You're going to Paris.
How?
Well, I've been saving mucho dinero all year in insurance thanks to Pronto Insurance.
Let's just skip the quinceañera and go straight to Paris.
Call your padrinos right now.
Okay.
Ask your agent how you can start saving with Pronto. Best price in town.
We are the Edinburgh North Lady Cougars, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
Our service is unmatched. Our commitment to our team and our community, relentless. Our products are innovative and exciting. Fruya, we're what's next now.
Here at Texas A&M University, Kingsville, we are a family. We support each other through thick and thin. We work together, grow together, excel together. We inspire each other to become the great minds of the future. We are here to ensure you succeed. Apply today to get started. This is your time.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Listen to me.
Escucha.
Do everything with
Prontísimo.
Out of home business started.
Flexible.
Insurance for all your
Barato.
needs. You say you just got a new boat. Come on by and we'll give you a free quote.
Prontísimo.
Okay, who's singing? Me or you? Hello?
Accesible.
I'm out.
Pregúntale a tu agente cómo ahorrar con Pronto, porque más barato, nadie.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Aquí, en la Universidad de Texas A&M Kingsville, somos una familia. Nosotros nos apoyamos. Trabajamos juntos. Crecemos juntos. Triunfamos juntos. Nos inspiramos los unos a los otros. para convertirnos en las grandes mentes del futuro. Estamos aquí para asegurarnos que tú triunfes. Aplica hoy para empezar. Es tu momento.
Traigo 100 kilos de ropa, lo que se me antoja, dinero en el banco. Muchas me andan criticando, pues traigo carrazos que como le hago. Tengo aseguro del bueno, pronto y flexible y sale barato. Es mi corrido humilde, que no se te olvide que me ando ahorrando.
Ask your agent how you can start saving with Pronto. Best price in town.
We're the Harlingen Sound Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks up!
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for a fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Graduation time. Time to make some decisions. What's next? Can I afford to continue my education? What are my options? At Brownsville ISD Career and Technical Education, you can graduate from high school with a certificate and or license ready to go to work, debt-free. We have a wide range of programs for every student, ranging from audiovisual, law enforcement, STEM robotics, electrical, welding, pharmacy, patient care tech, and many more to choose from. That's why Brownsville ISD is the best choice.
Hi, I'm Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help. Hi, I'm Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
Back here on Rio Sports Live, Joe Cardilli here with you on the call from Sam's Memorial Stadium, where we're getting ready for the second half of play as both teams are now taking the field. It's homecoming here for the Hanna Golden Eagles, so we were getting through the festivities as the king and queen were just named down here and getting ready for the second half of play. And boy, I'll tell you what, the Hanna Golden Eagles were inches away from coming out here tied and ready to try to go on a go-ahead lead instead of still trying to come back from 7 down, as nearly a great pass from Joshua Vela to Joseph Ruiz just off his fingertips at midfield that looked like it would have went 80 to the house, or it sure would have been a race to the finish. And instead, that came up just short. And now the Golden Eagles will get the ball to start the second half, down by 7, 20-13. Again, our other scores, Harlingen 30, Brownsville nothing. That's about to go into quarter number 3. Also going into quarter 3, San Benito has a 21-7 lead over Los Fresnos. So here we go to start the second half of play. And that ball is going to head into the end zone. And it will be down there in the end zone. And Hanna will take over at the 25-yard line to start things here in the second half. Well, the questions that we wanted answered at the beginning of the game during my halftime show. Can Hanna's tough D put the Weslaco pass attack in check? The answer, well, it's at times. The answer is yes. They've been able to get pressure on Sepulveda, mostly from number 99, Manrique Cantu, and forced him into a big mistake that Eric Cervantes took back for a 20-yard touchdown to bring this from 20-6 to 20-13. Vela hands the ball off. Pena trying to get up the middle. He Scoots ahead for 4 or 5 yards on the play. Brought down by number 45, Luis Esquivel. Five-yard pickup on the play. 2nd down and 5 coming up for the Golden Eagles. And around the left side, Villafranco trying to get ahead, and he gets about 3 yards on the play. And big number 64, Pablo Cadena, with the stop. 3-yard pickup, going to bring up 3rd down and 2 for the Golden Eagles. And a big play call coming up here as we're a minute into the second half. Weslaco 20, Hanna 13. And Hanna want to try to get something going, coming back out from the break. 3rd and 2. Vela with the snap. He hands it off to Pena, and he is ahead for a 1st down. Darren Hanks, number 52, and Devin Silva, number 17, on the stop. But that pickup was good, over to the 31-yard line for a Golden Eagle 1st down, and they continue to move the football, and they've really come of age. You know, they're not as one-dimensional anymore now that Pena was all they had, and now with Vela back there willing to pass, it's really opened up their offense, and it's good to see for Hanna. They're definitely most improved from the beginning of the conference play slate. Pena has that ball and looks like he gets ahead for about 4 on the play. Stopped again by number 64, Pablo Cadena. 34-yard line of the Golden Eagles. 4-yard pickup, 2nd down and 6 coming up. 9:50 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Nice halftime show by the Weslaco Panther band and the rest of their team. Amazing job. And just these schools just put so much pride into their halftime entertainment. It's great to see. I'm not used to that from Colorado. And Pena again straight ahead. Brought down by Gavin Silva. Pickup of just over a yard on the play, marked just outside the 35-yard line. They've got to get to the 36 for a 1st down. I'm sorry, they're at the 36. They have to get to the 41 for a 1st down. And there's the handoff. Pena loses his balance, and he's going to come up short. Gavin Silva with the stop once again, and the punt unit is going to come out for the Golden Eagles. He tried to make a cut, and his feet slipped out from under him, so we'll never know whether or not that would have worked in his favor or not, but it's 4th down and 3, and Joshua Villafranco back to punt for the Golden Eagles. And number 5, Ethan Cardenas back deep for Weslaco. There's the punt. It takes a nice roll. Cardenas picks it up at the 21-yard line, and he'll get brought down at about the 28. 7-yard return on the play. Number 26, Mario Garcia, with the tackle for the Golden Eagles. And the Weslaco Panthers will come out for their first possession of the second half. 8:12 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Weslaco 20, Hanna 13. And there was a penalty called against Weslaco at the end of that play, and if I'm not mistaken, I thought I heard the referee say 15 yards. Let's see where they bring this. It was at the 28. If it's 15, it'll be marked at the 13-yard line. And that's exactly it. Back to the 14-yard line. Big penalty there. In case you're watching on the World Series, all Texas baseball fans, it's 5-5, Astros and Phillies in the top of the 6th inning. Astros had a 5-0 lead in that one, and Phillies have come back to tie it. And there's a run. Cardenas ahead. Nice run out over towards the 30-yard line. Actually, that's number 6, Jeremy Perez, with the run. And it's good for a first down. So Perez continues to be impressive, handing off to him a lot more than they normally would. Weslaco was last in rushing in the conference, first in passing, but they've run the ball a lot more tonight than they would seemingly. And that snap almost gets away, and he's going to be brought down hard. And guess who? Manrique Cantu was in there, but finished off by number 42, Pedro Ochoa. And a big loss on the play, and the Hanna defense continues to bring the heat. Boy, I'll tell you what, Sepulveda had no time there at all. 2 receivers out to either side, and there's a handoff. And going ahead, still on his feet, trying to get to the first down marker is Perez, and he is brought down by number 21, Jacob Broussard. Back to the original line of scrimmage, on even a yard past it. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 9 for the Panthers. Perez just off to Sepulveda's left. He's back to pass, trying to find an open receiver, and overshoots number 1, Donnie Lincoln, on the play, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. So the Golden Eagles defense once again with a big play, and now an opportunity for Hanna to get some decent field position and see if they can go on a drive and tie this game up. 6:30 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Panthers 20 and the Eagles 13. Angel Lopez ready to punt. And he gets it away. Pena giving it a look, and it will roll out of bounds at the 23-yard line. And that's where the Golden Eagles will take over when we come back. It's 20-13 Panthers on Rio Sports Live.
Aquí, en la Universidad de Texas A&M Kingsville, somos una familia. Nosotros nos apoyamos. Trabajamos juntos. Crecemos juntos. Triunfamos juntos. Nos inspiramos los unos a los otros para convertirnos en las grandes mentes del futuro. Estamos aquí para asegurarnos que tú triunfes. Aplica hoy para empezar. Es tu momento.
Back on Rio Sports Live, some confusion as Villafranco comes running on the field, trips to the right. Vela looking, now he's under some pressure, trying to get away, and he just throws it away. Number 52, Darren Hanks, all over him, and there was just nowhere to go with that play. Some confusion at the beginning of that play as we came off the commercial break, as Joshua Villafranco ran on the field at the very last moment, and just some confusion there by the Golden Eagles. We'll see if they can get that straightened out. 6:04 to go in the 2nd quarter. Update on our out-of-town scores. Harlingen 30, Rivera nothing in the 3rd. And now San Benito beginning to pull away as they're up 29-7 over Los Fresnos in the 3rd quarter. And there's a handoff. And a nice run by Pena ahead. He continues to rack up the yardage. Number 17, Devin Silva, and number 45, Luis Esquivel on the stop, but a nice gain ahead by Pena. 8 yards on that carry, going to bring up a 3rd down and 2 for Hanna. See if they can keep a drive going. They got 1 first down on the last drive before they had to punt. Let's see what's dialed up here. Vela bringing a man in motion. but it's handed off to Pena, and he's stopped in the backfield. He is not going to make it. Number 9, Devin Fuentes and company, all there with the stop, and the punt unit is coming back out for the Golden Eagles. So the Weslaco defense has done a fine job here in the second half, shutting down 2 Hanna drives, not giving them much to work with there. You know, Chris Pena is their go-to man, and they went to him. It didn't work that time. High snap. Villafranco gets the punt off, and it's caught. Donnie Lincoln bringing it out to midfield, and that's where Weslaco will take over, first down and 10. About a 10-yard return for Donnie Lincoln right there, and the ball is spotted right at midfield. 4:39 to go here in the third quarter. Weslaco leading Hanna 20-13. Sepulveda awaiting the snap. Perez off to his left. Trip, 2 to the left, 1 to the right are the receivers. See what they do on first down. And Perez has the ball over midfield and out for about a 5-yard gain on the play. Brought down by number 99, Manrique Cantu, who's had a heck of a ball game so far for the Golden Eagles. 5-yard pickup on the play to the 45, second down and 5 coming up for the Panthers as they are now in Golden Eagle territory. Sepulveda back to pass under some pressure, and it goes incomplete. Well, there were 4 receivers in the area, but they were all well covered. And once again, Manrique Cantu and others were starting to get in there, and I'll tell you, the pressure that they've put on this young man tonight has caused Andres Sepulveda to have to kind of rush things a little bit more, and he just has not had the time that he needs to really set and throw. Third down and 5 coming up for the Panthers. Back to pass, Sepulveda trying to hit Perez out of the backfield, and it falls incomplete. And now a 4th down and 5 coming up for the Panthers, and the punt unit is coming on. So 2 drives each for these 2 teams, neither of them able to get much going on offense. And the Golden Eagles look like they're going to get the ball back. No one back for the Golden Eagles. They're not convinced that it's going to be a punt. And it is. It's booted away. And it takes a bounce, and it goes into the end zone. And the Golden Eagles will take over, first and 10 from their 20-yard line. Sprinting down on the special teams, they were trying to come up with it, but they could not, as Hanna had nobody back on that play. So the Golden Eagles with their 3rd possession of the third quarter, 3:54 to go, 20-13 is our score. Weslaco with the lead. Trips 3 out to the right. Vela fakes the handoff. He's running out of time. Now he's running over on the left side looking for blockers over the 25-yard line and out of bounds at about the 27. Nice play by Joshua Vela to be able to get out of that pressure situation and pick up 7 yards on the play. Going to bring up a 2nd down and 3 for the Golden Eagles. So was looking to pass, couldn't find anybody. He started directing traffic and picked up 7 yards on the play. Nice play. Now Pena has it, trying to work his way around the left side, and he does over the 35, over the 40. He's got a lane. Can he make it all the way down? And he's going to get caught and out of bounds at about the 25-yard line, and I think there's going to be a flag as he got hit when he was already out of bounds, and they're going to tack 15 yards more onto this play. Pena looked like he was going to get stopped right there, bounced out to the left side, and right there turns on the jets. Gets out over midfield, over the 40, down the sidelines, and here comes the play. Pulled down out of bounds well after the play was completed, and the Golden Eagles are in business. Ball spotted at the 14-yard line in the red zone for the Golden Eagles, trying to tie this ball game up. There's the handoff. Pena trying to get away, but he can't. Boy, what a nice tackle there. And now looks like more extracurricular activity. Number 44, Jeremiah Vega with the stop. But there is a flag down there by the 14-yard line. And a half the distance to the goal line called on Gavin Silva. Boy, he's been hitting hard all night long, and I'll tell you, he cost his team there. That's going to be a 1st and goal for the Hanna Eagles. 3:24 to go in the third quarter. Weslaco up 20-13, but the Golden Eagles are on the move. Big run by Pena, and now back-to-back penalties against Weslaco. And Pena's got it, dancing around, gets inside the 5 to the 4-yard line. Again, number 45, Luis Esquivel. He's having a nice evening for Weslaco here tonight. Inside 3 minutes to go. Can the Golden Eagles come up with the tying score? They're down 7, and they've played tough tonight after giving up an 80-yard touchdown on the first play from scrimmage by Weslaco. They've really played tough on both sides of the ball since. Vela looking to pass, and it's a touchdown. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. And there's a penalty flag. Let's see if it'll stay. Illegal man downfield. Called against Weslaco. Wait a minute. If it's an eligible man downfield, shouldn't it be against the Golden Eagles? He pointed to Weslaco, but it's definitely got to be on the Golden Eagles. The coaches are talking it over. The referees were talking it over, and it looks like the side judge, the lineman, made the call, and very unhappy about it as the head coach of the Golden Eagles, but it's going to stand, and the touchdown does not count. 2:33 to go in the third quarter. We got a wild one at Sam's Memorial tonight. 2nd and goal from the 10. Handoff. Trying to get around this right side is Pena, and he's going to get pulled down at about the 5-yard line. Number 26, Braulio Pena with the stop for Weslaco. They mark it. Let's see. They're going to mark it just outside the 5-yard line. Going to bring up a 3rd down and goal for the Golden Eagles with 2:22 to go here in the third quarter. Golden Eagles desperately trying to get it in the end zone to tie the ball game. With the extra point, it would tie the ball game. There's the handoff up the middle, fighting his way, and at the last minute lifted up in the air by Damian Ochoa, number 23. Right as it looked like Pena was going to get into the end zone, and he doesn't make it. And now it is 4th and goal from the 2-yard line. And what do you do now if you're the Golden Eagles? And they're going to take a timeout and talk it over, and I can't blame them. They desperately need points right here, coming away with nothing would be horrendous at this point of the game. 1:48 to go in the third quarter. Weslaco leads it 20-13. Now, a field goal brings them within 4, so they would still have to get another touchdown to be able to take the lead. A field goal wouldn't do that any good. So now it's 4th down and goal from the 2-yard line. Big play here for the Golden Eagles, as they have just played great football from after the first play on. They've played very tough on both sides of the ball. Weslaco, their defense has come up tough here in the second half. They've made 2 stops on 2 drives. But on this drive, Chris Pena with a huge run down the sidelines and then a 15-yard unnecessary roughness penalty after the play. And they're going to go for it. And why not? I mean, they've lost 7 in a row. They're at home, and they're going for it. 2 yards to try to tie the game. There's the handoff up the middle, and I don't think he got there. And the referees are saying that he didn't. And it's Weslaco's ball. They did not make it across the goal line. And the Panthers defense comes up with the stop of the night. Twice it looked like Pena was going to score, and the Weslaco defense held. And now they take over at their 1-yard line. What a job by the Panthers. And depending on what happens here, that could be the play of the game. They're up 7, just as Golden Eagles look like they were going to tie it. Sepulveda trying to run it out of the end zone, and he just makes it. Gets maybe a yard on the play. Manrique Cantu with another stop for Hanna. Boy, if you're a Golden Eagles fan, that's got to be tough. I mean, 2 plays now, a pass in the first half that had it been caught by Joseph Ruiz would have tied it. And right there, 2 runs inside the 5, and they couldn't quite get it across the goal line. There's a handoff up the middle and going nowhere in the middle of the field. Tackled by number 21, Jacob Broussard on the inside. And another 1-yard gain on the play to the 3. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 8. First down marker is at about the 12-yard line. Let's see what happens here. Sepulveda standing in his end zone. Back to pass. And it's good. Donnie Lincoln's got it over the 15, still on his feet, trying to get to the 20-yard line, and he does. And that's enough for a Panther first down. Jordan Almeida, number 7, with the stop, but a big pickup for Weslaco right there to kind of get themselves out of trouble. Lincoln was open on the left side. He's their leading receiver. First reception of the night for him, 34 on the season. And that is the end of the third quarter of play. Tough one for the Hanna Golden Eagles. They were within 2 yards of tying up this ball game and couldn't get it. And we'll go to the fourth quarter. It's the Panthers 20 and the Eagles 13 on Rio Sports Live.
Baby, just listen to me.
Escucha.
We do everything with
Prontísimo.
Out of home business or
Flexible.
Insurance for all your
Barato.
needs. You say you just got a new boat. Come on by and we'll give you a free quote.
Prontísimo.
Okay, who's singing? Muriel. Hello?
Accesible.
Come on.
Ask your agent how you can start saving with Pronto. Best price in town.
Back on Rio Sports Live, Weslaco has the ball at the 20-yard line. Fourth quarter now underway. Sepulveda in some trouble, and down he goes. sacked on the play by Manrique Cantu and number 54, Eric Cervantes. And a big loss on the play to begin the fourth quarter here for the Hanna Golden Eagles. Nicely done. And there was a penalty on the play against Hanna. And now they're going to mark the ball at the 25-yard line. First down and 5. Lincoln in motion. Sets up on the right side, and there's a handoff on the inside. Perez trying to fight ahead, and not a lot of yardage to be found. Maybe a couple yards on the play. And it's the big boys of the defense, Manrique Cantu and Matthew Cancino, in on the stop for Hanna. Maybe a yard on the play. They got to get to the 30 for a first down, so it's second down and a long 4. Sepulveda, quick pass out to the right side. It is complete, and down the sidelines to number 13. Looks like Mickey Jones with the catch, and that's going to be good for a Weslaco first down. Ball out to the 38-yard line. Jordan Almeida on the stop for the Golden Eagles. Clock running, 10:40 to go in this one. Weslaco up 7, 20-13. Handoff. Perez over on the left side, and he's ahead for a few yards. Another tackle by the the junior defensive back, number 7, Jordan Almeida. Can the Golden Eagles come up with another big play? They've gotten a couple of sacks. They've taken an interception back for a touchdown. And, well, they're right in this one as we approach the 10-minute mark here of the fourth quarter. Weslaco up 20-13 and driving. Sepulveda hands it to Perez. Gets away from one tackle and ends up gaining a couple of yards on the play. And ahead for maybe six on the play. Going to bring up a third down and 4 with 9.5 to go in this one. Big play for Weslaco and the Hanna defense. Sepulveda back to pass. He ends up pulling it down and looks like he's got a first down. Number 18, Matthew Cancino, and number 48, Nicholas Wu on the stop. But the chains move once again, and Weslaco continues to chew some clock. Heading to the 9-minute mark in this one. Weslaco up 7. They have the ball on their own 49, first and 10. Sepulveda back to pass, quickly throws it to the left side to Lincoln. He escapes one tackle over the 40. Fumble on the play. And I believe Weslaco was able to come up with it. Emiliano Hernandez with the hit on that play. Boy, that was close. And I've been saying this all night. The Golden Eagles have been close. Quick snap. Perez with the carry. Stopped by number 21, Jacob Broussard. They were trying to catch the Golden Eagles napping there. And the Golden Eagles did a good job. Pick up a 5 on the play, second down and 5. Ball at the 31-yard line. Low snap, Sepulveda gives it off to Perez over the left sidelines. He's ahead, and a nice gain on the play. Out to about the 23-yard line. And the chains move once again. Quick snap coming up. 1st and 10, Weslaco. Again, the ball is on the ground. He picks it up. He fires to a wide open man in the end zone. Touchdown, Weslaco. Mickey Jones in the left side. Wide open on the left side. There's the ball on the ground, and the safety thought that the play was over, and he left his spot. And right there, Mickey Jones was wide open. Christian Garza, the senior defensive back for Hanna, was coming in thinking the defense had the play. And it turns out that they did not. $7:37 to go here in the fourth quarter, and the Panthers are now up 26-13. Got to hand it to them. That was a nice drive right there. Panthers did a beautiful job of just moving the chains, and moving the chains until they were in position, and Sepulveda throws another touchdown in his third of the night, 17 now on the season for him. Extra point attempt coming up for Angel Lopez. Snap is good, the hold is good, and the kick is good. 7:34 left in this one. It's the Panthers 27 and the Eagles 13 on Rio Sports Live.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at 1st and Jackson in Harlingen.
Sunny days or starry nights. Lay back or splash down. Brunch, lunch, or late night munch. That's as hard as it gets at South Padre Island. Voted Texas Travel Awards Destination of the Year. Plan your escape at sopadre.com.
Back on Rio Sports Live. Kickoff gets brought out up over the 20-yard line, and the Golden Eagles will take over 1st and 10 from about the 23-yard line. 7.5 to go in this one. And boy, the Eagles are going to have to try to get down the field and score quickly and try to get the ball back, as they're down 2 scores now, 27-13. Other out-of-town scores, both games are blowouts. Harlingen 36, Brownsville Riviera nothing, and San Benito 36, Los Fresnos 7. 27-13 here. We've had a good one. And let's see what the Golden Eagles could do. 5 receiver set, no one in the backfield. They end up handing off to Pena, and he gets ahead for a nice gain out to about the 35-yard line. Number 17, Devin Silva with the stop. First down run there for Chris Pena, who continues to rack up the yardage tonight. 3 out to the left, trips, doubled out to the right. Vela back to pass, and the pass is incomplete. Villafranco tried to dive and catch it. There were 2 receivers right there. Emiliano Hernandez was right there as well. 7:13 to go here in the fourth quarter. 2nd down and 10 coming up for the Golden Eagles from their own 35-yard line. They're down 14, 27-13. Vela back to pass off the hands of Villafranco, thrown a little bit behind him. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 10. Vela rolling out to his left, trying to find a receiver, and it's almost intercepted. Noah Cazares, number 4, nearly came away with that one. And that's going to bring out the punt unit for the Golden Eagles. Villafranco out to punt. Number 1, Donnie Lincoln back deep for the Weslaco Panthers. 7:07 to go in the ball game. Panthers up 27-13. And it's going to take a big break for the Golden Eagles now. A turnover of some sort, something that ends up bringing this back in their direction. Lincoln grabs it on the bounce. He's got good speed out over the 40-yard line and out of bounds at about the 43. And that's where Weslaco will take over. When we come back, it's the Panthers 27 and the Eagles 13 on Rio Sports Live.
Cheerleaders, and you're watching Rio Sports Live!
Back on Rio Sports Live. Perez straight ahead. Ethan Kumpion, number 44, with the tackle. Gained about 3 yards on the play. 2nd down and 7 coming up as we've reached the 6.5-minute mark of this one. Sepulveda awaiting the snap. And Perez has got it, and he's not going to go anywhere. And who else? Number 99, the man, Manrique Cantu, with another stop for the Golden Eagles. He has done an excellent job tonight. That young man is a good defensive end. And he is a big guy. Let me tell you what. Not too many people going to get around him, but he has played a heck of a ball game tonight. Sepulveda waits the snap. Lincoln's got it. He's over midfield, over the 45 and out of bounds. 1st down for Weslaco. Brought him in motion. Sepulveda dished it right into his breadbasket, and he is able to get ahead for a Panther 1st down. Out of bounds, stopping the clock with 5:49 to go in this one. And the Panthers are just playing keep away now. Golden Eagles had 3 drives in the second half trying to get down the field. And we've got a timeout. Referees are taking a timeout. And Donnie Lincoln is pointing over to the Weslaco sidelines. And they're having to pull him away. I'm not sure what happened there. As these two teams have been chippy on and off all night. And Donnie Lincoln, for whatever reason, when he got over to the Golden Eagles sidelines, something was said or done. Coaching staff is looking around at the sidelines, trying to figure out what happened. And anyway, looks like order has been restored and we can get back to action here. Ball's at the 43-yard line of the Golden Eagles. 1st down and 10. Sepulveda awaiting the snap. And he hands it off. Perez over the left side. Stopped by the same 2 as usual. Matthew Cancino, number 18, and number 99, Manrique Cantu with another tackle. And Cancino gets called, I believe, for a face mask at the end of that play. And an unintentional face mask, so they move the ball ahead 5 yards. And that's a first down for the Panthers. Ball at the 38 of the Golden Eagles. 5:44 to go. Weslaco trying to ice this one. Quick pass to Lincoln, and it's too far out over his left shoulder, and it falls incomplete. Slightly surprised that they're trying to pass here. The last thing that Weslaco would want, if you're a Panther fan right now, is a unnecessary turnover. Try to give the Golden Eagles some sort of hope that they could try to get back in this one. Weslaco leads at 27-13, trying to go to 3-1 and join San Benito in second place when this one is over. And they play each other next week. There's a run. Sepulveda straight ahead and looking good at another Panther first down. Staying in bounds, keeping the clock moving as the Panthers are trying to move to 7-2 on the campaign and 3-1, although there's a flag down at the 37-yard line close to this side. It's going to go against the Panthers, and they'll be bringing that ball back. So the Sepulveda run goes for naught. And again, it's stopping the clock. Those are things that Weslaco does not need. No penalties, no turnovers, and the clock keep moving. That's what they want, and at the moment, that's not what they're going to get. Back to the 48-yard line. Hold on that one. Second and a long way to go. They got to get to the 33 for a first down, so second and 15. Sepulveda hands it off to Perez on the left side, trying to get down. Cancino with another tackle inside the 40. And we got an injured Golden Eagle trying to collect himself as number 23, Jacob Aguilar. And he's having a hard time getting up. At 5:24 to go in this one, we'll take an injury timeout. It is the Panthers 27 and the Eagles 13 on Rio Sports Live.
Ibanez Tortilleria, serving up freshly made in-house corn and flour tortillas since 1994. Try delicious menudo, tasty barbacoa, fresh tamales, tacos, variadas with juicy grilled chicken, and tender fajitas. On Mondays, buy one barbacoa taco and get one free if you mention that you're a Bloodhound fan. Located at 4726 Paredes Line Road, Brownsville, Texas. Open every day at 6:30 a.m. till 9 p.m. To order, contact 956-541-9594.
We're the San Bernardino Lady Trojans, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Our sir.
Back on Rio Sports Live for you baseball fans that love Texas baseball. Astros 5, Phillies 5. Top of the 7th with 2 out. Good one there in Game 1 of the World Series. Third down upcoming. Third down and 8 coming up for the Golden Eagles. And they need this one, and they need it badly. Or excuse me, the Weslaco Panthers. And it looks like a delay of game call against the Panthers, and that'll bring it back another 5 yards. No, that make it a little more difficult. Weslaco moving back, 5:17 to go. I mean, we've had 2 or 3 penalties in the last 13 seconds. So both teams struggling a little bit. 3rd and 13 now for Weslaco. And big sack by Manrique Cantu. Came in off the right side, and Sepulveda just got swallowed up right there by the big man. Let's look at this again. Slips the block right there, and he just dives right on top of Sepulveda and takes him down. What a game number 99 has had for the Golden Eagles. Well, let's see if that sparks something for the Golden Eagles. They're about to get the ball back. 4:47 to go. I mean, really still a lot of time if they can get a quicker strike and then be able to either onside kick or get the ball back. You just never know in high school football. Anything can happen, which is why we love Friday Night Lights. How about the man, Manrique Cantu? What a game that kid has had tonight. If this is the way the senior's going to go out, I mean, you might as well go out big, and he's doing it. Harlingen leading Brownsville in the fourth quarter, 36-0. Also in the fourth quarter, San Benito leading Los Fresnos, 36-7. Now the punter's on with Chris Pena back deep. He's got the speed. He can do it if he can get it. And he picks it up on a hop. He's coming over on the side, over the 30, over the 35, the 40, and gets hit out of bounds. Big hit on the play by number 22, Joseph Banda. Big hit on the sidelines at the end of that play. Nice return. Look at this, with a man right in his face, he gets the first guy to miss over the 30, the 35, and the 40, and then boom, right there at the 45-yard line. Big hit on the play. And the Golden Eagles will take over right at the 45-yard line. 4:35 to go. They're down 14. Vela stepping back, running to the right side, trying to find a receiver, and he's just going to throw it away. Or was it picked off? Nearly intercepted on the play by Evan Zamora. As Vela just had nowhere to go there. He was chased by 3 or 4 different guys. And now it's going to be 2nd and 10, 4:22 left in the game. 27-13 Weslaco. Golden Eagles defense has come up big with a few big stops. Now let's see if the offense could try to get him back in this one. Vela rolling to his left, looking for a receiver, and it's tipped and no good. Vela trying to direct traffic and just can't seem to find that open man that they need right now. I mean, you'd love for it to remain the Chris Pena show, but they've got to get this chain to move. 4:17 to go, still a lot of time. Amazingly, the way this half has gone with penalties, the clock has continued to just stop. Vela back to pass. And it's there. Chris Pena over midfield and down towards the 45-yard line. He's close to a first down. Let's see where they mark it. And now more jawing on the play. And once again, it's Gavin Silva dishing out some punishment and also getting in an exchange with Chris Pena. And the last thing the Golden Eagles need is a flag thrown against them. Referees are talking it over. And if this is against Weslaco, that would be the second time tonight that Gavin Silva cost his team. And this game has still not been decided. And Gavin Silva has been tossed from the game. Second unsportsmanlike conduct penalty of the ball game. And I believe Silva is the one that's been tossed. And it's going to be 4th and 1. This is the play of the game. 4:03 to go. And you would think this has to go to Chris Pena. I mean, 4th and 1. He's been your guy all year. Over 100 yards tonight. He's got over 1,300 yards on the season. And it's bobbled, and it's not going to go. The snap rolled on the ground, and they couldn't get any play going, and it's going to be a turnover on downs. Man, the Golden Eagles have been so close all night long, and when the trail meets the road, they just can't get the play to go their way. And Weslaco takes over. They're able to hold. Nicely done by the Weslaco Panthers. Once again, stopping the Golden Eagles when it looked like they were on their way towards making this a closer game. 27-13 Panthers, 3:54 to go in this one. Handoff to Perez, and there's a whistle. Illegal procedure called against the Panthers. I'll tell you what, it has taken forever to get from the 5-minute mark to just 7 seconds inside the 4-minute mark. And it's all because of penalties. Sepulveda waits the snap. Lincoln to his left, Perez to his right. Perez has the ball and brought down by number 10, Jose Godinez. And we have an injured Golden Eagle, Nicholas Wu, down on the play. He was hurt earlier in the ball game, and he's trying to tough it out, but he's having a hard time putting any weight on that right leg. And also a Weslaco Panther down as well. Looks like Sergio Lerma, number 56, is down. Also, number 51, Diego Salazar, is having a difficult time as well. So, bunch of injuries on the play. We'll take a timeout. 3:41 to go in this one. 27-13 Panthers on Rio Sports Live.
Our commitment to our team and our community, relentless. Our products are innovative and exciting. Fruya, we're what's next now.
Back here on Rio Sports Live, Joe Cardilli here with you from Sam's Memorial Stadium. We've had a wild one here tonight. A lot of big plays, a lot of good defensive stops on both sides of the ball. Both running backs, starting running backs, Jeremy Perez for the Panthers and Chris Pena for the Golden Eagles, both have had very good nights. And Sepulveda, the quarterback for the Panthers, 3 touchdown passes, 1 interception. And the interception was brought back 20 yards for a touchdown by Eric Cervantes. That was back in the second quarter. Weslaco leads it 27-13. They're trying to ice it with 3:20 to go. Perez has the ball over on the left side, gets around the 50, across the 45, the 40, and finally wrestled out of bounds. And it was Joshua Villafranco with the stop, but the chains are moving. Well, if you're a Weslaco fan, you got to be happy because really all the breaks tonight, except for maybe one that I can think of, which was the interception for a touchdown. Other than that, it's a game of inches, and Weslaco is winning the game like that. Every time they need a break, they've gotten it. Whenever Hanna's needed it, they really haven't. Lincoln with the ball. Donnie Lincoln over the 30, over the 25, out of bounds at the 23, but there's a flag down back at the 36. Another flag. Holding called against the Panthers. By my count, that's 8 flags that have flown in the last 2 minutes and 13 seconds of game time. 8 flags. And that will move the ball back to the Golden Eagle 45-yard line. First down and 20 as we are at the 3-minute mark of the ball game. And I'm in the booth just to the right of the the Golden Eagles offensive coordinators, and boy, do they look frustrated. It's been so close tonight. And there's a quick move out to number 13, Gabriel Renteria Garcia, and guess who gets him in the backfield? The man, number 99, Manrique Cantu with another tackle. He is unstoppable tonight. I don't have statistics in front of me, but if I had to guess, that's got to be 10 to 12 tackles tonight. Never mind a sack, and he had the pressure in the face of Sepulveda that made him throw the interception that got taken back for a touchdown. Only his 3rd INT of the entire season. Sepulveda back, gets it out to Perez, and he makes something happen, and guess who? Manrique Cantu with another tackle for Hanna. He is a force to be reckoned with. The senior defensive end having a ball game tonight. Third down. They got to get to the 35 for a first down. They're at their own 49. So third down and 16 coming up for Weslaco as they continue to let the clock run down with 1:23 to go. So the Panthers are going to come away with a win. They're going to go to 7-2 and 3-1. Harlingen, with a win tonight, goes to 4-0 and 9-0 in the conference. They are alone in first place. And with the Los Fresnos loss tonight, that gives Harlingen the conference championship because they will have beaten all 3 of the teams that are in the race for the last 3 spots. So Harlingen has won the conference championship. They're up 36-7 over Rivera. And with San Benito's 36-7 win over Los Fresnos, that means it's Weslaco and San Benito both at 3-1, and they will play for second place against each other next week in Weslaco. That'll be a great game. And then it'll be Harlingen at Los Fresnos next week to see if Harlingen can cap off the undefeated regular season. And how about the Falcons? They lose to Weslaco 21-17 a couple of weeks ago on a very controversial catch at the end of that ball game that, by all intents and purposes from the video I saw, looked like the young man was out of bounds, but the referees didn't think so, and they got the win, and Los Fresnos has kind of been reeling ever since. Sepulveda over to Lincoln. He gets away from one tackle over the 45, down the sidelines over the 40, and brought out of bounds by Jacob Broussard. And he's going to be short of a first down with 1:12 to go in this one. Fourth down, and it looks like about 5 to go for a first down. And there's the punt, just popped up in the air, lands at about the 18-yard line. And down there with 1:03 to go in this one. Well, 27-13 Weslaco, 1:03 to go. And now Hanna's only hope is they can bust a long one and get it to the end zone, grab the onside kick, and then do something similar. That's about it when you're down 14 with a minute to go. It would be a miracle, but stranger things have happened in my 32 years of broadcasting, so you just never know. 5 receivers set, 3 trips 3 out to the left. And Weslaco takes a timeout. So once again, Harlingen over Brownsville 36-7. Brownsville Rivera, San Benito 36, Los Fresnos 7. Those were the other games that we were keeping our eyes on. Bottom of the 7th with 2 outs in the World Series game number 1. Astros 5, Phillies 5. Both teams with 7 hits. Astros were up 5-0 on 2 Kyle Tucker home runs. Phillies came back with 3 in the 4th, 2 in the 5th to tie it up, and no one scored since. So there you are. You're up to date on everything that's going on around town and even in Houston. We even give you scores from Houston. Can you believe that? Let's see what Hanna can do here if they can try to get a big play. There's out to Villafranco. He's out over the 25, and he'll be stopped there. Number 9, Devin Fuentes with the stop. Clock running with 45 seconds to go left in this one. Vela back to pass. Now he's on the run. He's in big trouble, trying to scramble out of trouble, finding a receiver. It was caught, intercepted, I should say, but well out of bounds. Devin Silva with the play there. Not a whole lot to there as he was under tremendous pressure. .24 seconds left in this one. Weslaco about to win their 7th ball game of the season against 2 defeats. San Benito with their win tonight goes to 8-1. And Harlingen 9-0. Los Fresnos losing tonight goes to 6-3. Vela in some trouble, scrambling out of it, looking for a receiver, throws it away. And that'll bring up 4th down. 15 seconds remaining in this one. Well, during my pregame show, we had some questions that needed to be answered. Can Hanna's tough D put the Weslaco pass attack in check? Yes, they did. They did, and it ended up making Jeremy Perez run the ball a whole lot more than they normally would have. Couldn't they get pressure on Sepulveda and force him into mistakes? They did get pressure on him, sacked a couple of times by Manrique Cantu, and he also threw an interception with Cantu in his face, and Eric Cervantes took it back 20 yards for a touchdown. The other question was, can Weslaco avoid looking ahead to next week? And they did. And the Panthers are going to come away with the victory. It's 4th down. Villafranco grabs the high snap, gets the punt away. Going to land at about the 25 and take a big bounce all the way down to about, and it hits the pylon. It hit the pylon and went into the end zone, and I believe that's a touchback. So we've got 4 seconds to go in this one. One more knee to be taken by the quarterback, Andres Sepulveda, and this one is going to be in the books. Congratulations to Weslaco and their fans coming away with a win, and a big win. They go to 3-1 in the conference, tied for second, 3-1 with San Benito, and a big one coming up. The San Benito Greyhounds and the Weslaco Panthers will fight it out for second place next week up in Weslaco. Oh, I'm looking forward to that one. That's going to be a good ball game. San Benito's got a stout defense and a stud for a running back. And Weslaco here, fantastic quarterback, very good running back, and a good defense. Should be a good ball game. And there's the knee. And that should run out the clock as the clock goes to 2 and 1 and triple zeros. And the ball game is over. The Weslaco Panthers come away with the win, a hard-fought win. Hanna gave them trouble all night long, but the Panthers defense stood strong and stopped 2 drives that could have really kept Hanna in this game. But the defense comes up big for the Weslaco Panthers, as did Sepulveda, the quarterback, who threw 3 touchdowns on the night. And Weslaco comes away with a 27-13 win. So once again, San Benito beats Los Fresnos 36-7, and Harlingen defeated Rivera 36-7 as well. So the standings now 4-0 and 9-0 for the Harlingen Cardinals, and they are the District 32 2022 champions. 2 teams tied for second, San Benito and these Weslaco Panthers are at 3-1, and Weslaco is 7-2. San Benito is 8-1, and then in 4th place is Los Fresnos. And with Hanna's loss tonight, Los Fresnos will still make the playoffs either way, as they are now 2-2 in the conference and 6-3 overall. That's it for us here from Sam's Memorial Stadium here in Brownsville, Texas. And our player of the game tonight is the quarterback, Andres Sepulveda, who threw for 3 touchdown passes tonight, now 17 on the season to just 3 interceptions. What a great job by that young man. Congratulations to him and the Weslaco Panthers. Our final score, Weslaco 27, Hanna 13. I'm Joe Cardilli signing off tonight for Rio Sports Live.